Hey guys, Chris here, coming to you live from the new and improved Boyd Cave. I got it all set up this weekend. I'm excited to record my first video in here, and I want to talk about something that's going on in the comic universe that I'm super excited about. And unless you've been living under a rock and you're part of the comic community, you probably know about the merger between Image and Skybound to create the Energon Universe, which is basically Transformers and G.I.Joe, which is absolutely amazing. We've been waiting years for this to cross paths, and now we're getting it in the comics. And not only in the comics, but it's happening in the movies. Spoilers if you haven't seen Rise of the Beast, Transformers, go check that out. So heading up this whole project is our good friend Robert Kirkman, from The Walking Dead and Invincible and just a lot of other stuff. And the first book that came out in the Energon Universe was a book called Void Rivals. There's been 6 issues of that so far, and it started out as kind of an enemy mine type thing where these 2 different alien races, 2 individuals had crashed on a planet, and they kind of had to work together to try to fix the ship to get off the planet. In the midst of looking for that stuff to fix it, they actually uncovered the next piece of the Energon Universe puzzle when they woke up Jetfire, the Autobot, which was pretty awesome. So if you can see over my shoulder, I got the second printing cover. The Transformer at the end of this book, kind of a throwback to our old days. We used to read this little golden book with Grover called The Monster at the end of this book. And any of you guys and girls up here my age will know what I'm talking about. You probably read that book when you were smaller, and it has a fondness to me. I really enjoyed that book, and so I had to grab that cover. So jumping on over to Transformers now, Daniel Warren Johnson, really great writer, as penning the story for the new Transformers run, which so far has been really incredible. No signs of Megatron anywhere. Starscream is the leader. The Ark has crash landed on Earth, and we're meeting the Witwickies. We're meeting the Transformers, the Autobots. You're seeing who the leaders are. You're seeing all that going on. We're about 4 issues into that right now, and at the end of issue 4, it looked like it's getting ready to get a lot going on, like huge. I believe Optimus's line at the end of book 4 is, "It's time to take the war to them," so, or something in that vein, and he's got the gun on his hand, on his arm. So I'm looking forward to that. What I don't know what's going on. All right, let me. What I, you know, I've never had this happen before. Hold on, just a minute.
Oh, hey, come on in. Shut the door. Don't let anybody see you. This is vital information that we've got to get to the public. Can you connect online? Have you got us online? All right, we're online. Good. So, guys, the Energon Universe is real. We're living in it. They've been covering all this stuff up from us. It all started in June. I've been doing my research. I've been looking it up. It all started in June. On June 14th of 2023, 2 opposing aliens crash land on a planet and discover an alien robot. I don't know who they are. I don't know where they're from. Are these robots friends or foe? How are they connected to these aliens? What's going on? And then in October 4th, 2023, that alien robot reaches Earth, and 2 teens discover him in a crashed spaceship. And he wakes up more of them. Somebody said something about Autobots, Decepticons. They're aliens? It doesn't make any sense. Did they kidnap those 2 teens? What's going on? And then in November, these alien robots They're attacking a power station and they shoot down a military jet. Some guy named Duke got attacked. What's going on with him? And December 6th, the two rival factions of robots are fighting at war, and they're causing all kinds of havoc. December 27th, this guy Duke has gone undercover and he's looking for answers to what's going on. How is it all connected? And who's this masked man that showed up in January? He's on a mission, he's killing people, and he's leaving this symbol behind. We don't know what that is or where it came from. What are these people? What's going on? I'll tell you how to find out. The government's trying to cover it up. And they're covering it up the best way possible, in plain sight. And they've got people helping them. Joshua Williamson is writing stories about Duke. And this guy, this mystery man, they're calling him Cobra Commander. Daniel Warren Johnson is calling the robots Transformers. And all of these things are being written about. And Robert Kirkman is writing about the two aliens who are void rivals. Two different alien sets. If you want to know what's going on, get out there and read the books. They think we're all crazy, that we don't see what's going on in the real world. But we do. Get out there, find the books, and get in the know on what's going on in our universe.
Oh, hey, you're back. I don't know what happened. I don't know where you went. I don't know what that was all about, but we're back now. Let me finish this talk here about the Energon Universe, because I am super excited for this Energon Universe. It's been probably one of the best things I've read in comics over the past 5 or 6 months, and it just keeps getting better. What I forgot to mention is in Transformers #2, we get our second crossover where we actually see Duke show up. Starscream knocks a plane out of the sky, and Duke is on that plane, and actually Duke takes a shot at Starscream and actually hurts him a little bit. And would you expect any less from Duke? So that leads us to the Duke miniseries at the start. I believe there's going to be 5 of those. Issue 1 of that one is out right now, and issue 2 I believe comes in the next week or so. So I'm excited for that one, which leads us into the final book so far in the Energon Universe. And I feel like all of these are going to all culminate together in some huge Energon Universe crossover where we're going to see Void Rivals, Transformers, and G.I.Joe all together. But we're learning the origins of Cobra Commander. I read this book Saturday morning when I got up over a cup of coffee, and man, what a great book. So good. You learn the origins of Cobra Commander. You figure out what his motivation is and why he's on Earth and what he's trying to do. And so you get that, but then there's another sneak preview in there. It's a crossover with another character from this whole universe. And I'm not going to spoil that one for you. I want you to go pick up a copy of Cobra Commander #1. Transformers, if you haven't picked that one up yet, go get that. I believe issue #1 is already on its fourth printing, so that's really cool. But this whole Energon Universe thing is great. And I forgot to mention, Joshua Williamson is writing Duke and Cobra Commander. So some really great writers, some really great artists on this whole universe. I can't wait to see what else is going to happen. Go grab these books. Void Rivals may be coming out in trade. They finished a story arc. There were 6 books, so there might be a trade paperback coming soon on that one. But go grab it. Go find out go read the hottest thing going in comics right now. Hit your local comic shop and see if they got any back issues. Make sure you go there and let's help these guys stay in business instead of searching on Amazon. And always you can look at the conventions and shows as well. Go visit all of those vendors there as well. And until the next video, we will see you at the shop.
Autobots, transform and roll out!